Ladies and gentlemen, plastic. Too often misused or misguided, often thrown away or buried or burnt. We must stop this, for we're turning our world into a garbage can. Now, let us imagine for a moment. There's no poison on your child's dinner plate, or a world without young hatchlings and fish dying because of choking hazards on plastic. Now, let's stop imagining and come back to reality, because reality is our world is dying, and it's our fault, as we don't care. And we simply don't care as we don't bother enough. Fortunately, there are lots of companies, including Marula Studios, and I've picked Kenya, personally, as it's local for me. Marula Studios is an organization which conservates and collects plastic off beaches to stop marine devastation. I read up on the story of this snapping turtle quite recently, and it's quite a sad one. Whilst this was just a young one, it had a bottle rim around it as it accidentally swam through it. As it grew older, its body grew, so it's now permanently deformed because of our recklessness. Now, let us imagine this doesn't just happen to turtles, this happens to fish, birds, and other animals as well. And it's all due to our fault. On Marula's cleaning walks, they basically clear everything in their path, from bottles to bags to flip-flops to syringes. Now, their upcycling product is flip-flops, but they also collect all the others and then donate it to recycling centers, which I'll get to in a moment. I asked Julie, one of my friends, who is the co-founder of Marula Studios, why she started Ocean Soul, or Marula Studios, otherwise known as. She said, whilst I was studying marine biology, I was in Kilifi, and I saw young children putting flip-flops together to make their toys out of sticks and stones. So I thought, why can't I do this as a business? So it evolved from an idea to a business, and I'm quite inspired, to be honest. Here's a short video.
My name is Julie Church, and I am a founder of an organization called Ocean Soul. And one part is recycling flip-flops and is a flip-flop recycling company. And the other side, which I'm just starting up now, is the Ocean Soul Foundation. We buy flip-flop waste. So we're working with suppliers around Nairobi, actually. One would question why Nairobi, but that's all the rivers and waterways in Nairobi end up in the sea. So we're sort of stopping that waste at source. We are recycling about 1,000 kilos of flip-flops a week. We're mainly selling what we're good at making at the moment, which is sculptures. Because we've got quite good at making animals, that's what our focus is, but we do beaded products and everything else. We have a workforce of about 50 in Nairobi. We pay our people well, and obviously in Kenya, you pay one person, there's 5 to 8 living off that. Also, where we are, we actually have a recycling hub. So we're supporting the local community around us, where they've actually got a place to bring waste. The International Beach Cleanup Day is something that Ocean Conservancy, which has been sponsored by NOAA, and they have a number of projects, and this is under their Trash-Free Seas program. What we've done, and between myself and Watama Marine Association, we talked about this about 6 weeks ago, going, it is the International Beach Cleanup Day, we must do something.
And with that, Marula Studios. Now moving on to the Kenyan local work, they pay the locals to collect up garbage, and then pay them by the kilo for the garbage, which is then transported into recycling centers. Now, they use these recycling centers, they create building material, which they create hospitals, schools, and other houses. And I think that if you can take a can and use it to make a school, why can't you do something similar? So I urge you all to join a community, or perhaps start your own community to try to make the world a little bit of a better place. Thank you.